Right, so in this video, this is part 2 of our 3D modeling in SketchUp of our piggery, and we're going to go ahead and insert measuring markers. We're going to be using our tape measure to put guidelines and guide points for our windows, doors, and openings. So if we go, let's start on the left and work our way across to the right. So we're going to start with the doors here as you see them, and the windows in the office and in the bathroom. So the door, if I'm correct in saying, let's just have a look and see whether we've got anything in for the door. No, we don't. So the door here is 2619, right? And we're going to go with the door width of 900 millimeters at each point. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to go get my measuring tape and I'm going to measure from here, and I'm going to go 2619, enter, right? And then I'm going to take that point and I'm going to measure up 900. Enter, right? So that's the positioning of our door, right? Or you can imagine a parallel projection line running across to the inside edge of the wall there, right? The next door we're going to do, or the next bit of information we've got here, is this door that starts at 2090 from this inside edge of the wall. So let's go ahead and do that, 2090. So we're going to go from there, we're going to go across, click across 2090, punch that in. And then we're going to click on that, toggle or slide across with a length of 900 mils. So we've got door 2 ready to be placed, and you can see the markers on the inside, which when we work will be orbiting onto the inside of the wall there to create that door. Right, another door here. Now that door is already in place, so we don't have to do it. The measuring markers, the guides are there already. So we're going to look now at the windows there, and there. So some we might have to place in good proportion, but I'm going to go 613 for this window, and we're going to go each window as a meter by a meter for the sake of this video. So let's go to 613 from this corner, 613, enter, and I'm going to grab that and go across 1 meter, which is 1000 mils. Right, there we go. So that's in place. Then we're going to go, I think it was 712 from the top, or 772. So we're going to go 772 from that point, enter. I'm going to grab that point and come across at 900 mils. Okay, sorry, it's not 900, it's 1000. The door is 900. The windows are going to be 1000 by 1000. Then we've got a window up here. We don't have any measurements for it from the so we're going to go from the inside edge over here across. We'll go a total of 772. Now I've got that in place. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go across 772 from the outside edge, and I'm going to click on it again and roll across 1000 to give me the placement of that window. So we got door, 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 all 3 windows. And now we'll do the door on this side, the windows, the openings, and then the doors on the inside here we'll also put in place measurements. Okay, so we're going to go across here, and what I'm going to do is grab let's just see if this will work for us. Can we work from a midpoint? Let's have a look. So let's go, the door will be for 900, so if I go 450 up, it's not working. Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an extra bit of geometry, and we're going to use that. So we're going to go from here, we're going to go 450, enter. That's not, there we go, and from there downwards 450, enter. Click on my mouse cursor and just delete that point. So we've got the door in place there. Now we need to get the windows in place over here. We've got 2 windows, and they 849 from the external edge. 849 from the external edge. So I'm going to take my measuring tape again, make a guide. I think it was 849 if I'm correct. 849, enter. And we're making these 1000. Enter. So come to the corner here. We're going to go 849, enter. 1000, enter. Now this might seem a bit time taxing, but once it's all in, it goes very quickly when we 3D model. So you can see I've orbited incorrectly there, so I'm going to go back to my top view, set it all straight, make sure I hold shift down next time I move. Great, so we've got to go get the openings here centered in each pen, and then we'll get the doors on the inside, or the little fences rather, because these walls will only be a third of the height of the actual walls of the external and internal walls. Okay, So let's go back and have a look if we can work out positioning here. So we're going to go 1,000. We'll make these 2,000 wide. Okay, they need to be bigger. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use some geometry. I'm going to add some geometry, some centered geometry. And you'll see that. Just do this very quickly. Why? Because I'm going to need the corners to work off this geometry to get my distances. What I'll do here is I'll just do it at the top, and then I'll move these across. So from here we go across 1,000, and we're going to go from there. So another yes, and we're going to go across there 2,000. Enter. So we've got our window, our opening there. So we're going to go across 1,000 and across 1,000. Enter. Again over here, 1,000 and 1,000. Oopsie, not bad. We're going 2,000. Okay, there we are. There we have it. Come across here again. We're going to go 1,000. And we're going to click there. We're going to come across 2,000. Same thing here. And the reason I created that little line to center it was that I can have a reference point on which to do these guards. So I'm going to go across 1,000, and then to get the full extent of that window, one last time, pull it across 2,000. So just using some geometry. Now there's probably quicker ways to do it. You might be able to figure it out, and that's great. You need to be smart with this. I'm going to go and delete those as I don't need those. We can hide all this geometry later, but we're going to keep it right now as we develop the rest of this. Okay, so as we move on the inside here, we're going to move, I'm going to just decide on a measurement from the inside corner here of, let's do 400. Okay, 400 from the inside, and then we'll make this pen also gate, we'll make it 900 wide. Okay, so 400 from the inside, 4,400. And we'll make it 900 wide again. So from the inside, we're going to go 400, enter, 900, enter. Do it again, 400, enter, 900, enter. Do it one last time from the inside corner here. We're going to go 400, enter, and we're going to go 900, enter. And over here, we're going to go 400, 900. Alright, when I gather all the positioning of all the relevant windows and doors that we need are all in place. So that is part 2, getting guards for all the windows and all the doors and all the openings that we need. So in the next video, we're going to start to push and pull this and create volume to this and give it some 3D qualities.